All right, let's watch this video together and we have some talking points.
So today I came to the embassy, the South African embassy, to get an affidavit for my license. I'm doing a license conversion to change this license into a Japanese license. When I first started this process, I was told by the Japanese center that I can't proceed to write, mainly because my name is abbreviated on my license. So I should get an affidavit to basically confirm that this is my license. I came to the embassy today, and Lord, the amount of xenophobic experience I just experienced right now at the embassy. Fine, I'm a Zimbabwean staying in Japan. Before I came to Japan, I was staying in South Africa. I was studying in South Africa. And during the period, that's when I obtained my license. I came to this embassy and I gave them the documents. When I arrived here, I was assisted by a Japanese lady who then took my documents and went to the back, and she came back with a South African lady who then asked me, do you have any proof to state that you were in South Africa during the duration that you obtained the license? I told her that I was studying. I took out my passport to show her my visa. She didn't take it. I was like, what do you want? I can show you proof that I was in South Africa during that time. I've got bank statements, I've got everything. And my stay in South Africa was legal before I came to Japan. That is how I even was able to apply for my Japan visa to come here. I went to the Pretoria Japan embassy or consulate in Pretoria. You can't apply for Japan visa in South Africa if your status is not legal. So I told her all this. Mind you, I was calm. The tone from that lady just showed me what to know. The moment she saw my passport that it's Zimbabwean, she didn't want to tolerate it. She's like, right now the traffic department told us that we shouldn't certify these people who come with licenses that are obtained in South Africa. And she went as far as to ask me, how did I obtain my license? And I told her that in South Africa, anyway, actually, if you're a foreigner, if you want to obtain a license in a foreign country, you need to be there legal, which is how I obtained it. She asked me the center that I obtained my license. I told her Rosebeck Center in Durban. And she still insisted that this is a fake license. Even after I gave her the documents, she didn't want to look at it. And she was like, no, right now there was a few Pakistanis that came last week and I couldn't certify it because we were told by the traffic department not to do it. How can you conclude that foreigners in a certain country can't apply for a license when they are there illegally? And how can you conclude that it's illegal? I'm in Japan right now. If I wanted to apply for a Japanese driver's license from the beginning, the step, without converting this one, I can apply for it because I'm here legally. But she concluded that, no, I'm a foreigner. I was in South Africa, so I got this illegally. I'm not saying that there are no people who get their license illegally, but I gave it to her. She could literally call the department and confirm, but she didn't want to do that. Right now, the time is literally 11 a.m. When did she call the department to confirm this? For her to conclude, no, my license is fake. This is giving a xenophobic type, and it's disgusting. It is disgusting. I was angry. Like, I just walked out of there with so much anger. I literally started crying just because I was filled with so much anger. How can a fellow African conclude? Because I'm sure if it was a white person who came with a license to convert, she wouldn't have said this just because I have a foreign identification. This is disgusting.
First of all, my sister, I want to apologize for the inconveniences that you faced, but I'm not really surprised. I'm not. I really do not understand why most South Africans officials, the immigration, the customs, and the police always like to take the route of assumptions instead of proper verification. Assumption is the lowest form of information. Deal with facts over sentiments. That's your job. I really do not know whether they went through proper training for the job or they were just handpicked because of political references. I'm not sure. Because they have one common question you will always come across. How did you get this document? Yes. I mean, like she rightly said, if you are not legal in the country, you cannot have the license. What happens to you verifying the license to see how authentic it is? That's the only thing you can do. It doesn't mean when you are a foreigner, you are automatically a fraud. Is there fraud? Yes. but you cannot label everybody in that space. I'm reacting to this video because I had a similar situation like her. I got my US visa when I was in South Africa, Cape Town precisely. And when I got that visa, I needed to put some things together before I traveled. So I had the visa like maybe 9 months with me. And one of the times I flew from Cape Town to Johannesburg. On my way back at OR Tambo, I went through passport check and all of that. And I found out that the lady who had my passport went to the back and had a meeting with some few other officers, and you could see their body language that, okay, this other set of people were like, oh, it's good, but she was adamant. She wanted to prove a point. You always find those kind of people who think they know, but they know nothing. And then she came back and was like, how did you get the US visa? Like, excuse me, you have no business with this. This is not a South African visa. Is not a South African asset. Why? Because you don't have any apparatus to verify the US visa. If you know your job very well, the least you can do is to call the US embassy and verify the visa. That's what a very intelligent law official can do. But they always have this thing of, trying to think they are better than someone else. Guys, you are not better than anyone. It just happened that most African countries, they love adventure. They can dare anything. You can't. That's why you are stuck in the position where you are. Afraid to travel, afraid to face new challenges, afraid to boycott from the little crumbs that the government is giving you in the name of grants and all of those stuff. Break free and let us see the real you, where you will have to pay $1,000 plus for rent as a beginner in a foreign land. No mama, no daddy, no uncle, no auntie. Come out, let us see. So I hate when I see things like this. Whatever you're doing, whether you are working for your embassy, you are the face of your nation. The world is watching you. You have your brothers and your sisters here, doing their thing. Nobody is harassing them. Nobody is asking them, show me your green card. No one. They do their things. They create video content for Facebook and all of those things loud on the street. No one is talking to them. But when you make references to ICE is not an individual, like what we see happening back in South Africa, where anybody can walk up to you and say, show me your documents. You as who? Who are you to ask an individual for documents? Because you are a South African? That's not your job. ICE is an agency, a law enforcement agency. You are not. Stop these things. Grow up mentally. Grow up mentally. Grow up mentally. I don't know how many times I can emphasize this. South Africans, grow up mentally. Grow up mentally. You are not better than any African country. You are not. Yes, you are not. Face fact. Foreigners go, foreigners go. I will talk about that another time. But for now, I stick to this. Well, my sister, just go ahead and get your license. Don't convert the South African one. Trash it. If I were you, I just trash it. Burn it. Go through the normal procedure and get your Japanese license and have your peace. Disconnect from your past. Well, if you love what we're doing here, like the video, share it, leave a comment, subscribe for more video content like this. Peace.